You don't have much time left. That's why you're here. Maybe 2 weeks, maybe a few days, maybe the test is this weekend and you just realize you're not where you wanted to be. Here's the first thing that matters. Last minute prep is not the same thing as cramming. And the students who understand that difference are the ones who actually gain points in the end. Cramming is trying to learn everything in the time you have left. That fails virtually every time. Last minute prep done right is the opposite. It's deciding what not to do. So the little time you have goes only to the things that move the score. When time is short, the wrong move is to do more. The right move is to do less on purpose and do it precisely. Here's what almost everyone does when the clock is running out. They open every resource at once, every math topic, every grammar rule, every word list. They study late, sleep badly, and walk into the test foggy with a hunk of kryptonite around their necks, sapping every ounce of energy. And the cruel part is that it feels productive. 6 hours of frantic review feels like effort, but effort and improvement are not the same thing when time is short. We once had a student who, the night before the test, tried to rewatch our entire strategy series at 2 times speed. He described the test morning as being awake, but not in a helpful way. The series is excellent, but watching all of it at midnight is not. When time is limited, adding more input doesn't help. Subtracting the wrong input does. We've run a plethora of last-minute intensives for 25 years, and short windows follow a completely consistent rule. Students who spend their final stretch on broad, everything-at-once review tend to gain almost nothing. Students who identify their 2 or 3 biggest point loss categories and drill those reliably add real points in even a handful of days. Same amount of time, completely different result. The only variable that changed was direction. With a short window, you can't fix everything, but you can almost always fix enough. The trick is knowing which few things enough is made of. Here are 4 rules in order. Each one is a decision, not a study block. So here's the triage framework we use with students who are short on time, whether that's 2 weeks or 2 days. 4 rules in order. Rule 1, diagnose before you touch anything. Do not study first, map first. Take one short time section in each area, math, reading, writing, and count your errors by question type, not by total score. The 2 or 3 question types you miss most are your entire study list now. Everything else gets ignored. Yes, ignored. That's the point of triage. Rule 2, drill only the high loss categories. Take your top error categories and drill them one at a time. Timed, reviewing every miss immediately. One category, full attention, then the next. Never study a category you're already good at. It feels reassuring and it changes nothing. Rule 3, train performance, not just knowledge. If you have at least a few days, spend one of them on a full-time section under real conditions. No pausing, real clock. Short window scores are lost as often to timing and pressure as to content. Practice executing under pressure before test day, not on it. Knowing the material and performing under a running clock are 2 different skills. When time is short, the second one is usually where points are hiding. Rule 4, protect the last 48 hours. The final 2 days are not for new material, they're for consolidation and recovery. Light review of your own notes, then restful sleep, sensible nutrition, and a properly packed bag. A rested brain outperforms a crammed, exhausted one, reliably, measurably, every time. Now match the framework to your actual window. If you have about a week, follow all 4 rules on a day-by-day schedule. And I've built that exact 7-day calendar in a separate video, link below. That's your next click. If you have just 2 or 3 days, do a fast diagnostic today. Drill your single worst category tomorrow and protect the final day for rest and night before review. And if the test is tomorrow, do not cram. Review your own notes for 20 minutes, pack your bag, and go to sleep early. At that point, your rest is worth more points than your studying. That's last-minute preparation done right. Not magic, just the most efficient possible use of the time you have left based on 25 years of watching students in exactly your spot walk out with better scores than they walked in expecting. If you have a week, the 7-day plan below is your next step. And if you have more time than you thought, even 2 or 3 weeks, the link below books a free diagnostic where we look at your actual errors and build the plan around your specific gaps. Subscribe so the whole SAT, ACT peak performance system is 1 click away when you need it. I'm Coach Steve Kirschenbaum. You have less time than you'd like and more than you think. Let's use it well.